Good evening and Happy New Year. 2012 is here, Narcisse.
Yes, it is.
You're here yet another episode of Limin in the VI. We're here live at Reminisce Hotel in St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands, as we ring in the new year with the Enough is Enough organization. We're so happy to be here.
We are.
And tonight what we're going to be discussing is talking and interviewing with a lot of individuals who are present, who are here, some individuals who have flown down from the States to be a part of this great event. And we'll also talk to the creator of this event, Irving Julian. So when we return, we'll have some more discussions between us, and then we'll have Irving Julian live with us. We'll be right back.
Good evening, guys, and you're back. On this edition of Limin in the VI, we are here with Irving Julian, and they are having a really great event here. And I'm gonna let him be the one to tell you guys exactly what it is, what it's about, who it's gonna benefit, and what we can expect tonight.
Hi, good evening and Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for coming out. My name is Irving Julian, but please call me Irv. And we're having a wonderful time here at Reminisce. We have Tobias Truvillion, who is an actor on One Life to Live. He's here along with Michele, who was actually responsible for the "Pa-da-pop-pop-pop" song from McDonald's that everyone sings.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
We also have here Darnell and Darnell Johnson. He's with Jefferson. I'm sorry. He is with Essence magazine. He's one of the chief editors with Essence. And we have Naima. She works with every celebrity you could think in New York City. And we also have Don Cole, and Don is the editor of Uptown Magazine, which is a huge magazine. So it was a pleasure to bring them into St. Croix so they can really experience a great Paradise Island that we have. It's very important that we start looking over to mainstream media to bring to the territory. I mean, it's a great territory. There's so much to offer, and we have to expose it. And it's always a pleasure to bring our celebrity friends to the islands.
I agree. And I'm pretty sure the audience is going to want to know. I know that Gloria Govan from Basketball Wives was supposed to be here, but there was an emergency and she was unable to make it. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, Gloria actually made it all the way to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and got a call that her son was really sick and had to be transported to the hospital. So like any responsible parent, they want to be with their child at that time. So we made the executive decision to allow her to do that. Okay. And the great thing about it with the people here is, you know, I think honesty is a great thing. So we made the public aware when they came, and everyone seems to be having a great time.
Yeah, we're still gonna have a great time whether she's here or not. But you know,
and I do hope that Gloria will come some other time in the future.
Right.
Well, my plan with Gloria, all the celebrity friends that we have here, they're going to be in the territory for quite some time. They're going to be here for the next 5 to 6 days. So we're hoping that her son gets well really quickly and possibly have her here to enjoy the parade and the festivities.
That would be awesome. Yes.
Now, let me ask you, you're right now the face of Enough is Enough, along with the other people who are behind the scenes. Would you tell us a little bit about what is Enough is Enough?
Enough is Enough is a group of people that got together. That is not really pleased with what's going on in the territory, and the words speak for itself. We had enough. Right. Enough is enough, and it takes myself and a group of people who attended or graduated from Complex or Central High School to come back to the territory and improve the state. And that's how Enough was founded. Just, you know, people like myself that felt that our parents are getting older. We're concerned about their safety. We're concerned about the living stability of individuals in the territory, and we need to do something about it.
I see that everyone is clearly having a good time. The music has been blasting. People have been on the dance floor moving. Who is the band that's playing here tonight? What type of other entertainment have you had for the people who are here? Because clearly and evidently they're having a great time here tonight.
Tonight we were blessed to have Fusion Band, which is an awesome band. And if you notice, it's a young group of community members in that Fusion Band. As a matter of fact, one of the keyboard players, I remember him when he was in junior high school, and now he's here. And AJ, and he
became a little bit later, yeah.
Yeah, so we have Fusion Band. We had some casual dancers. We also had some dancers from the St. Croix Educational Complex. We rang in the New Year's with them. They did a great job, Miss Essie Gaston. So we thank them so much. I really believe when we party, we need to include everyone. And
I agree.
We tried our best to do that this evening. And we also had CJ, the sexy DJ, who is amazing. I mean, everyone was dancing. She was great. It was wonderful.
So is CJ gonna come back on a little bit later on?
CJ will be back on a little bit later. As a matter of fact, I don't want CJ to stop playing.
Good,
so
yes, because I can only do the calypso thing for so long. I need my reggae music.
Well, I try, but these knees, the knees doesn't really work. But I'm so happy that everyone is having a great time. We rang in the New Year in a beautiful ambient environment. Everyone is partying. It's safe. And that's good. We need to know how to party with style, class, and most importantly, safety.
Well, Irvin, we are having a great time here. Limin and the VI, you know, we go around to different places, to different events to talk about it, to see what the event is about, and hopefully people will come to it. I know next year, again, this is probably going to be the spot to be. Whether it's at Reminisce or wherever it's going to be, I believe that Enough and Enough Function is going to be the place to be. And we want to thank you for coming on to our show. We hope we'll have you on again sometime in the future for other events that you will do. But we thank you for being on the show with us tonight.
Thank you guys so much, and I have the best guests, you guys. I mean, and thank you for allowing the community to see great things happening and letting them know, even with the state of depression that we're in, we can still have a great time. And thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you guys here. And please, there's a lot of food. Oh, I must say, we have Chef George Satib, who created spectacular hors d'oeuvres that has been floating around all night.
Yes, I actually just had one that was really good. It was like pork with like a mashed potato.
Oh yes.
That was really good. And I just want you to know that that's what Rantalat is about. Rantalat is actually giving the people in the States especially an opportunity to see that we're doing our thing down here regardless of whatever they've been hearing on the street or whatever. We're still partying, we're still living it up, we're still doing positive things, we still have positive people here. So we're definitely going to continue to do that, and we want to thank you for allowing us to come here and basically cover your event and be able to show people what we're doing down here.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, and like I said, we are in great company with Run Tell That, and congratulations on the wonderful job that you guys are doing. And with Run Tell That Entertainment, I think it helps so much too, because it allows citizens who have left the territory to see that St. Croix can produce wonderful events.
Exactly.
So thank you guys so much. It's a pleasure, and have tons and tons of fun.
We will.
Dance the night away. Dance the night away. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. So there you had it, guys. Irving Julian. Be on the lookout for him. Enough is enough. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Happy New Year, everybody! Are you ready to party? we forgot and never brought to mind. We forgot every morning time. To all mankind,
And we are back here in Limin and VI, where we are at Reminisce Hotel. So with me, we have Tobias Truvillion, and many of you will know him from the soap One Life to Live, amongst other movies and television programs that you've done.
Hitch, you know, Paid in Full. We just did Brooklyn's Finest last year. We got The Zoo coming out this year. We got The Tested, where Anjanou Ellis is coming out this year. Producing things with the kids down in Newark. We did a film last year called Diamonds in the Rough. We're going to do a new piece this year called Rumors. Shout out to my boy Limin Rucker, who came out from Tyler Perry. You know, he came out and helped me. My sister, Tasha Smith, who's on For Better or For Worse. She's doing a thing out there, the new Tyler Perry sitcom.
Right.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of things. Man, 2012 is bigger, better, and finer.
Great. Now, you've been here since, I think, earlier this week. Earlier this week. And what are some of the places and attractions that you've seen so far?
Oh man, I've been to Buck Island. Man, I got the best food here. I've seen the most beautiful people. The people of St. Croix are the most gracious people that you'll ever meet. They're so gracious with their hospitality. It's such an exquisite vacation, exquisite experience, and I'm totally loving the end of 2011, bringing in 2012 here in St. Croix.
And we hope that your stay here is going to be the beginning of something great, where a collaboration where we can see you here in the territory a lot more.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been thinking about maybe, because like I do film and TV production with the students back in Newark. That's the way I pay it forward. And maybe we could have some sort of exchange program where the kids that are coming from up north in the New York, New Jersey area could come down here to the Virgin Islands and film something or do a theater piece. But, you know, one of the main things that I realized is the same economic and social struggles that we're having up north are here. So the kids can have that kind of exchange between each other, between the arts, the dance, the theater, the rhythms, the you know, the paintings of these natures. And I think that would be something that would be really big for the Virgin Islands, New York, and New Jersey. It's connecting the kids, you know, somehow in the arts, you know, because we're losing the arts in the school system.
I know there's one thing that you didn't mention, I think I wanted you to mention, because it's such an excellent part of our history. You've been in the Broadway play for Tuskegee Airmen.
Yeah, the Black Angels over Tuskegee.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh man, we're going on 2 years. Now a lot of the youth don't understand the story of Tuskegee. Now the Tuskegee Airmen, legendary Tuskegee Airmen, are the first African-American pilots to fly in World War II. Now when nobody else wanted them in the war, they were given the job to escort the bombers.
Okay.
And by escorting the bombers, they had to fly and fight off all the other fighter pilots while the bombers would come and drop, you know, the big bombs.
Right.
And through the battle, no one else in the history, they never gave up a bomber in battle. So it's a high honor. I had a chance to be in the Veterans Day Parade, this last Veterans Day Parade with Cooper Gooding Jr. and the Tuskegee Airmen out there on Fifth Avenue with the military and you know, the proud soldiers who will fight for our freedom. It was a wonderful experience.
We're not experiencing some showers of blessings, but we thank you for being here. Thank you for being on Limin and the VI, and I'm sure this is not the last time we'll be seeing you in St. Croix.
That's right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, baby.
All right.
Thank you guys. Make sure you come back to the Virgin Islands.
Baby, rock the boat, till the boat go rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, till the boat go rock the boat, baby, rock the boat. Everybody say, oh, ah, oh, ah, eh, 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 oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, Ora, 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 Everybody, hold on. We didn't come here to start up tonight. We didn't come here to start up to look cute tonight. We came to party. We're gonna bring in the New Year's wax. I don't want nobody sitting down. I don't want nobody sitting down and just watching everybody else. We came to party. Let's have a good time. 2012. It's electric.
Good evening, guys, and we are back. And joining us is Trevor Julian.
Yes.
And Trevor, for those people out there that don't know who you are, take a few moments to explain to them who you are and what it is you guys are doing.
I am a Crucian. And I am so happy to be home. It's amazing. We had a great New Year's Eve event, and I'm excited.
I am too.
You look like you should be excited.
I am. I'm really excited, not just because it's a new year, but because of all the things that have been going on and because of what it is you guys are doing.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about Enough is Enough.
Well, Enough is Enough is kind of very firm and direct. It's in your face, like enough is enough. We had enough. But, you know, a lot of people, as far as, dealing with whatever it is situation they have in their life, be it your light bill is just too much, you know, you can't go to the hospital and trust coming out alive, you know. Enough is enough is basically bottom line of, you know what, as a community, enough is enough. We know what we want, we know what we need, we know what we need to prosper this community, and we know what we need to move forward, and enough is enough. Basically, we're not complaining. But, you know, I would love for the Crucian people to take charge of the situation and move forward. Enough is enough. Hello, there's so many young people in our community, older people. Why not take charge of the situation? Rain, what it me? And move forward.
You know, rain don't stop the party.
Rain never ever stops the party. Right. You know, and when I talk about enough is enough, it sounds very, very direct and out of the box. But enough is enough is basically saying, you know what? We had enough.
I agree. So tell me, what are some of the things that you guys have planned? Okay, you've had enough, so what's next?
Enough is enough. As far as enough is concerned, and I speak on behalf of my brother Irving Julian, I think enough is enough with waiting and waiting and waiting on our government to act for us. I think we need to search deep within ourselves, our legislators, our senators, our people who we believe in, to try to create new opportunities for this island to economically grow itself, to prosper, to expose itself to the mainland, period. You know, they call it America's paradise, but really, this is truly America's paradise. Every time I come home, I feel that way. You know, and a lot of people love this place, period. You know, and there's so much that we have to offer.
This is not the first event in which you have had here for New Year's Eve, where you've brought some of your clients, some of your friends from the mainland here. You know, for a couple of years you've had Vivica Fox here, and last year you brought some other individuals here. Tell us a little bit about what that has been as far as you're paying it forward for the territory, and how you plan to continue to do that in the future.
That has been amazing for me. I honestly think for me it has increased my love for St. Croix wholeheartedly. When you bring somebody home and they love in your house more than you love your house, that's a problem.
Yeah, and we actually just interviewed Tobias, and the way
Tobias has been here since Monday and he does not want to go home.
I know, and that feels great. That feels great simply because
we love him here. We love him to go. We love him.
And in addition, people have so many bad things to say about the Virgin Islands. So to hear it from, someone
I just feel like we have an undiscovered beauty that once we introduce people to that beauty and we just kind of tour guide them and show them, you have no choice but to fall in love with us, period. And these people have fallen in love with St. Croix from the beginning to the end. Tobias, he's been here since Monday. You need to send him home because he does not want to go home.
We love him here.
I know, but he needs to get that check. Okay, he needs to go home. But it says a lot. It says a lot about us as a community. You know, he has been here without me since Monday, and he's been texting me, calling me, telling me how beautiful the people are. I'm in Christiansted. I'm at Rainbow Beach. I'm like, I'm not there. How dare you? But we have so much to offer, and I feel like as an island, we need to tap into other things that might not be the main or the majority of what we think should happen as far as tourism is concerned, you know, but we have so much to offer. We have so much land here. Our people are nice, warm, and friendly. Why not hug people and welcome them in so they could spend their money, honey?
From an entertainment standpoint, what do you have planned for 2012 that may encompass something here again in St. Croix?
My plan for 2012, hands down, is I would love for Basketball Wives Season 2 to film their destination filming here, period, hands down. Before last season, the first season, they actually filmed in Hawaii. And when they filmed in Hawaii, they asked Gloria Govan, who's a client of mine, and they asked her for, you know, recommendations as far as destinations and where they should film and stuff like that. She recommended St. Croix. She'd never been here before, period, in her life. She recommended here because she knows me and I am her manager, publicist. So she recommended here. They ended up in Hawaii, but, you know, a situation like that, having our island featured on a national platform, seeing the hotels, seeing the people, the food, and the fights. Don't get it twisted. We love the fights. Basketball Wives, hello. And the fights, all of that stuff, you know, it's stuff that makes for good promotion. And this is stuff that we do not have to pay for. People are just going to love us and appreciate our shores and be here and have a good time. And that's what we need to focus on. And that kind of marketing, you could not pay for.
I agree. I agree.
What's up?
This is my buddy. First of all, can I tell you guys, when he wins his Academy Award, he's going to come to St. Croix and talk to us some more. That's right. Because this is an Academy Award deserving black man, period. His talent, his craft is so much more. We are so blessed to have him here. 6 years ago, I brought Anthony Mackie here. Nobody knew who he was. He stayed at Carambola. Nobody knew who he was. He was at the Juve acting a fool. No one knew who he was. And 4 years after the fact, he won an Academy Award for...
it was for Hurt Locker.
Yes, Hurt Locker. And he was here in our territory, on our islands. Stayed at my mama's house. Drank Grand Marnier with my mama. Yes, and that's, you know, and we have to try to grow those types of relationships. You know what I'm saying? We have a beautiful territory. We have a lot going on here. And I feel like if we show the people what we have to offer, they will come. That's right. Period, hands down. Right. Tobias, are you gonna come?
Back, and I'm coming back, and I'm coming back and back.
First of all, he's been here before me, and he's trying to stay.
Yes, man. Most beautiful people.
Yes. Yeah. You know, and that's what we're about. You know, we have to dig deeper. For the people, you can't depend on the tourism, the boats, the people come in to buy the $3, sorry. You know, the $3, what do you call it, the souvenirs?
Oh yeah, the shot glasses.
The shot glass. No, we need more than that because we are more than that.
I agree. So before we let you go, just for the younger generation out there, because you're, you know, fairly young, and I want you to tell them a little bit about entrepreneurship because that's something that a lot of people sort of run away from. So tell us a little bit about that.
I want to tell them to dream big. Just dream big. The sky is the limit, literally. It sounds like a cliche, but it's really not. You know, I grew up here on this island. I was always interested in fashion. And I will tell you a story. Tyson Beckford has always been my role model. When I was a 9th grade student at St. Joseph in 1991, Tyson Beckford has always been a role model to me. Never in a million years did I ever think that I would have the opportunity to A, meet him, 1, B, to form a relationship with him, 2, C, to form a business relationship with him. And this is someone that I have, he's been to the territory 2 or 3 times. He's in Australia right now and he's texting me like, what are y'all doing? Where y'all at? I miss St. Croix. He was in Miami and saw a Miami bus drive by with a St. Croix ad on the side of the bus and took a picture of it and tweeted it and said, oh my God, I miss this island. That says a lot. That says an absolute lot. And we just have to learn to, you know, dig a little deeper. You know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Period.
I agree.
You know, and I feel like we have a lot to offer and we just need to be open to people and allowing them to come and experience us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure to see you when you're here.
Thank you so much for just even being here. and continuing to believe in this, because you know what, Emile, we're in the same generation, and I feel like we have so much to give and so much to live, and there's so much to experience on this island. And it's like, it's going to take a very bold person and a very bold, fearless spirit to lead this generation.
Start the wine, 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 start the wine. Hands up, out, in, down. Hands up, out, in, down. Hands up, out, in, down. Hands up, out. Looking lovely. Start the wine, start the wine, start the wine, start the wine. Start the wine, start the wine. Don't be afraid. Start the wine.
Good night and welcome back to Limin in the VI. I'm Emile here with Narcisse and Michelle with 1L, Morgan. And we're so glad that you're here in St. Croix. You are Tobias's fiance.
I am.
Yes, and how has your stay been so far here in St. Croix?
Oh, fabuloso. It's been wonderful. Like today we went all over the island. We went the north, the west, the rainforest, the castle that was empty up on the hill.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that north?
That'll be east.
East. We went east. We went everywhere we could go. That's where we went today.
Excellent.
And it was beautiful. And then we wouldn't just go there. We would stay there and take in the island. And matter of fact, we're thinking about maybe even getting married before we leave.
Now, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be
right?
absolutely awesome. Oh my God, do it.
I know. We're trying to like figure it out right now.
Okay.
I know it was like what we were talking about today, because everything was so pretty. The water and the air and the love was there.
I heard that. Now, you're an accomplished artist in your own right. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, mostly right now what I do, I'm in the cartoon world. I don't know if you have kids or people that do have kids out there, but I do, I first started out with this cartoon. It was Eddie Murphy's cartoon called The PJs.
Oh, yes.
And it was a claymation animated thing, and I played the fat boy in there. His name was Juicy Hudson. And for Warner Brothers, I used to do a lot of their boy characters on there, like for the Justice League and anything that they wanted me to do. Like they have these things called laugh tracks. So I can do like all kind of like goofy laughs, like you know, I know that sounds really stupid, but it works for cartoons, and kids love it. So they call me in to do all kinds of silly stuff like that. And what's another one? Oh, the Boondocks. Do you have the Boondocks?
I love the Boondocks. Yes.
Oh, okay, and the Boondocks.
Okay.
Too. And like when I go back to Jersey, where I'm from, I teach high school students and some college students how to parlay into the world of voiceovers, because it's a business that, because you're not on camera, you can still have your privacy and do all kind of bad stuff if you want to do bad stuff and get away with it, and nobody knows, and then you can have your career and make some money and pay your mortgage.
Excellent. Now I understand that you are responsible for that pop commercial for McDonald's.
Oh, I told you that?
I heard about it.
Oh.
We hear about everything
on
Limin in the VI. Isn't that right? We do. Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's another thing in the voiceover world. I do a lot of voiceovers for a lot of companies, like Bank of America, well, Washington Mutual, which is no more. I don't know. Y'all have that here?
Not here.
Okay. Do you have Bank of America? No. Okay. McDonald's. You have McDonald's.
Yes, we do.
Greyhound? No. Okay. A whole bunch of companies that hire me just to do voiceovers for their companies, be it skits or like McDonald's be an announcer, where I would go, McDonald's has 39-cent cheeseburgers and 49-cent hamburgers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We love to see you smile.
Love that.
Love it.
I love that.
And I always hated my voice, so like when I would get booked for doing voice things, it was weird to me. Because even like, remember when you hear your voice on your machine or whatever saying whatever back to you, I hated hearing my voice, and I still do hate it now. Right. But I'm glad casting directors like it, so yay.
I know that's right.
Yay.
And Narcisse and I have had an opportunity to spend some time with both you and Tobias over this past week, and I can only speak for myself, but I think I speak for Narcisse as well. we just had the most awesome time with you all. I think we just absolutely fell in love with both of you. You're so welcoming and so warm. And it's just really a pleasure, the fact that you love our home as much as we love our home.
But how
we
could
love
you
that.
not, though?
Absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing not to love about here. Like, the water, the weather, the people are really warm and nice and friendly. Good food, good drink. You know, so what's not to fall in love unless you're just a miserable person? And I love myself.
I heard that.
And my honey, so... And we love you.
Well, we love you right back. And we hope that you will come back to the territory as often as you can. Because you are now family. Absolutely. You're invited now.
So even if I act
it's an
up,
open invitation.
I won't get kicked out?
Oh, no.
We actually like it when you act up.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an entertainment company, so.
Oh, okay. So that's good. Okay.
Michele with 1L, thank you so much for being a part of us tonight.
Thank you. This
All
was
right.
fun. Yay.
Yes, thank you so much.
And
all
good
right.
talking to y'all.
Thank
too.
you. All right. Bye-bye. With me, we have Jamila Williams, who is one of our production assistants and a major fan of AJ Ventura, who we have here with us, who we all know is a songwriter and musician here in the territory in his own right, an exceptional songwriter and musician. AJ, thank you for being here with us. And what we're going to do is have Jamila, since she's such a great fan of yours, do part of the interview with you. Jamila?
Okay, so AJ, I understand that you sing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, it's a little more than singing. I'm an artist and songwriter, like Attorney Anderson said, and a producer as well. And that's my passion in life, you know, music. That's what I've been doing since I was young. So that's my calling in life. Yeah.
So what kind of music do you write?
I write everything from hip hop, soca, R&B, the whole music genre. I mean, the whole spectrum of music, basically. Yeah, you know. I mean, I try to reach out to as much genres and cross genres as possible. I like to mix up genres of music and, you know, make something new.
And do any of your music get to anywhere special? Like,
Well, I mean, there's always the internet, so I mean, hopefully, like, well, definitely, because I posted some stuff on YouTube, and someone from Germany contacted me and said they like my material a lot. So I mean, thank God for the internet, you know, in that aspect.
Yeah, that's great. That's right.
Jamila, AJ is actually being very modest right now, because you know AJ actually is the songwriter for quite a few of our Road March songs.
Oh, really?
And his music is actually on not YouTube, but actually is on an international version of iTunes.
Yes. Yeah, TrinidadTunes.com. My recent release for Synchro Festival, Spirit of Carnival, it's on Trinidad Tunes. It's all over the internet, you know. And yeah, I'm sorry because I forgot to mention that. But it's my release for festival. But I'm trying to get it as internationally, you know, marketed as possible because I want it to reach like all over the place, you know.
That's right. Totally agree.
Yeah, and we definitely want to make sure here at Limin in the VI and runtel.entertainment.com and runtel.entertainment that we support you in all that you're doing because you're doing great things. You're putting us on the map internationally and locally. Like I said before, he's an excellent songwriter. And so he writes pretty much any song in any genre of music, and anybody will be welcome and worthy to have him be a part of their writing team. So I think AJ, you're doing a great job. Don't be modest about it. You know, Limin and VI is here to support you as well as Runtel Entertainment to support all you're doing and listen out for all of your music as it comes out. All right? Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
Yeah. Special good night to everybody. Are you ready for the countdown? You're listening to the sounds of a fusion band.
And welcome back to Limin and the VI here at Reminisce, where we're here for the Enough is Enough New Year's Eve Bash. With us, we have Darnell Jefferson, who is the Associate Editor of Essence Magazine. Darnell, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me here this evening. This morning at that.
When did you get into St. Croix?
I got here, what's today?
Today's now Sunday.
I got here, well, that's Sunday, that's Friday.
Okay, great. Now, this is not your first time to St. Croix.
It's my second time.
Okay, now how has your experience been both times?
Well, my friend Trevor Julian, who's hosting me very well, this is my second time here. He's done a magnificent job. We stayed at the Tamarind Reef last time, and this time we're here at the Reminisce, and I must say this is a tremendous experience that I experience here all the time. He hosts me very well, I must say.
Excellent. Now, as Associate Editor of Essence, what exactly are you doing at the magazine? What are you looking into? What are you venturing into?
What we do is we basically go out and look at well, basically what we have our editors basically pitch different ideas to us. So it's like we have so many story ideas, and we kind of figure out what stories we will do. But everybody can kind of be featured in our magazine, regardless of how, even if it's a little small pitch, everybody can be featured, depending on what it is, though.
Excellent. Now, will you make it, I guess the question I wanted to ask is, will you be able to come back to the territory a little bit more often?
Absolutely. It's my second time here.
Excellent. And while you're here in the territory, where are you planning to go?
I'm planning on beaches. The beaches are definitely my main point. It's like 40 degrees in New York right now. Beaches are my main point, but of course getting to know the island, which I've been here before as well. So I really enjoy being here, and we're not familiar with the island like that, but if somebody brings me around, I kind of remember, the location and stuff like that.
Now, I will tell you that Essence Magazine really is a magazine that many people here in the territory read.
Yes.
So we are very familiar with Essence Magazine. It's really a nice event for us to be able to see a face behind the scenes of Essence Magazine here in the territory and know that you've been here before and you've come back. And so we definitely want you to come back more often to be a part of our community. You are now officially a part of our community, and we're so happy to have you here. You have any questions for Darnell?
I do. I am just loving your outfit right now. So tell me a little bit about that. Like, is this like the style that's out there?
A part of me. That's like, I don't really tell nobody that I model on the side though, because people are like, well, how you got into modeling? I'm like, oh God, it's a lot, because modeling is a lot of work though. That's just my side career. Please don't think it's my personal career. It's like a side hustle for me. It's a lot of work. You got to be determined and consistent, but you got to also know that modeling is right for you. That's my thing to do. I mean, no, I think it is, because a lot of people, even my own friends, that I'd be like, just make sure that it's right for you. Modeling's a lot of work. It really is. It's an investment career, and you got to really kind of know if it works for you.
Well, Darnell, we thank you for being here tonight. We've been having, clearly you've been having a blast. And so we've been having a blast here tonight as well. And we thank you so much for being in the territory. We ask that you continue to have a great time. And the people of St. Croix welcome you. And we welcome you and hope that you'll be back again soon.
Absolutely. It's my second time here, and I'll definitely be back here at St. Croix.
Excellent. Thank you, Darnell.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Is St. Croix a place that you see being able to host some events and plan some events through your company?
Absolutely. Trevor and his brother actually are amazing at putting events together, and with the relationships that I have with MBK, in the future we hope to do maybe some mini concerts, or to have some of their artists host some events here, as soon as next year, maybe even next summer, even before New Year's.
Excellent.
And that's something that we're definitely, talking about, and hopefully it works out, bring some great tourism to St. Croix.
Excellent.
Well, I'm definitely excited that they've moved back home. Because now, like you've mentioned, instead of just New Year's, we're probably gonna, be able to expect a lot more from them throughout the year. So that's something we're definitely looking forward to.
Yeah. There's so many holiday weekends. There's Memorial Day weekends. The summer we can do stuff for spring break, and Trevor's really great at planning those events. So I'm really excited for next year, for 2012. I'm really happy for him.
And we're so glad to have you here, Beauty and Brains.
Yes.
We're so glad, and of course you are clearly a wonderful role model for a lot of our young girls, and a lot of our young girls here in the territory as they see you. Tell us a little bit of how, if the young girls are looking at this tonight, tell them how they can be where you are.
Funny you should bring that up. That's actually one of my goals, to kind of help young girls you know, focus on their future and their career, and to help give them the confidence to build their own future. You know, everyone doesn't have to be half naked on a TV show or, you know, in a music video. So I've actually partnered up with a organization in DC called the Young Women's Entertainment Network, Empowerment Network. And we are, in 2012, we're doing a lot of events to help empower young girls and to, you know, just go around the country and talking to them about their future. And there's just so much that we can do.
Absolutely.
And there's so much that's not being done to help girls kind of focus on what they should be doing. In my eyes, there's, you know, college.
Right.
A lot of young girls don't think that they have the opportunities to do that, and they do. There's so many grant programs, scholarships. There's so many things that, you know, that can be done. So I really hope to help out.
Absolutely.
For 2012.
And
I'm
we
excited.
hope that you can add St. Croix as one of those stops.
Yes.
As you're going through the
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be totally awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk to Irv and Trev about that.
Excellent. Nima, thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for being on Limin in the VI, and continue to have a great time here in St. Croix.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Hey guys, we are back and we are here with the beautiful Josette Walker. And Josette actually assisted with putting this great event on. So Josette, I'm going to let everyone know a little bit about what it is you're doing and how you fit into this.
As she said, I do work as a event coordinator as well as a marketing, advertising consultant. I've done work for Massive Productions, Sunstroke, and of course this event with Irving and Julian Management Group and event engineers. I'm recently moving back to St. Croix. Haven't been here in over 6 years, so I'm getting comfortable once again, and it's been great for the past year. I've had lots of opportunities working in the entertainment as well as in the media field.
That is awesome. Well, we're definitely excited to have you back home, because we always welcome people that are, you know, abroad and end up coming back home to basically, you know, change all the negativity and all the things that are going on out there. So tell us a little bit about Enough is Enough.
Enough is Enough is a movement. It's targeted to the younger population, you know, people between 18 to 40 preferably, but it's for everyone. Enough is Enough is basically our stand against what's taking place in the Virgin Islands right now, and we're tired of the same old stuff. We're ready to move in a new direction, and we feel like the younger generation, it's our time to take over and to occupy the government and to do the things that we've heard for so long and we haven't seen them take place as of yet.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you guys plan on doing that.
Well, we're doing various projects throughout the community. We have currently in the works a woman empowerment program that should be coming up in the spring. We're planning on doing voter drives as well, just basically getting people familiar with the different issues that are affecting us right now and showing people, as opposed to just talking about it, how we can go about and get this done in an effective way and in a way that will bring everyone together for once.
I agree. Now, I also understand that you're a blogger, which is something that I used to do in the past. I haven't really had the time to do it as much as before. So I was actually excited to hear that someone else is doing it. So tell me a little bit about how that's been.
I've been doing Carib View now for about 1.5 years. It started as an idea when I was a public relations communications major in college. And I have a love for the Caribbean and anything Caribbean. So the idea was started based off of me having a love for entertainment, having a love for culture, having a love for art. And the blog, I have had interviews with a variety of local artists in the Virgin Islands, artists from Jamaica. I've met with people in Florida while I was located there. And it continues to grow. It keeps me busy.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you guys have coming up. Like what can we expect from you guys in St. Croix? What should we look out for from Enough is Enough?
Enough is Enough is going to be front and center next year. Definitely. Actually this year, because as of today, we'll be front and center.
Yes, we're definitely in the new year. So,
and you'll see us within the community. We'll be doing a lot of stuff with the youth. We'll be doing a lot of stuff with people college age to professionals within, you know, we want to get everyone together, the work professionals, educators, community activists, and we're gonna move it.
Good. Well, we're definitely looking forward to whatever it is you guys have to offer. Bring it on. That's what we need. Emil?
Yeah, I know tonight has been electric. I mean, the energy has just been really, really well, and I think you all put on a wonderful production. How have you been enjoying tonight?
I love it. Reminisce is a spot.
It is.
And the entertainment was excellent. I'm proud to say that a member of the Fusion Band is actually my younger brother, so I always enjoy coming out and seeing him in his element, and so that for me that was very enjoyable.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, just said on behalf of Run Tell That Entertainment Company, we want to thank you guys for what you're doing, and we wish you much success in everything, and we're definitely going to continue to support you guys, and we're definitely going to stay on the lookout.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, well, you're here with a small part of the Run Tell That family, which is a family that has been growing and growing and growing, and I am just super excited about it. Here we have Joy, who is like, you know, she just came into the equation. You know, she's done some modeling for us. She's done some hosting for us. Joy, what do you think about this event tonight?
I think it was very relaxing, and I think the folks that came out had a good time. I really think so. Came out dressed to the nines, as you can see. So I think it turned out wonderful.
Okay, and then we also have the beautiful Zara. So Zara, how did you enjoy your evening?
I think it was a great event. I enjoyed myself well, and it was good.
We also have Ayana Romney, who is also one of our co-hosts on VI Food Bloggers. Ayana, how did you enjoy your evening?
I really enjoyed my evening. I met a lot of folks that I haven't seen in years, so I had a great time.
And then we have the newest addition to the Run Tell That family, who we're also excited about, Jamila.
Hi. Well, it was nice. It was very lovely. Awesome.
And Jamila also got to interview AJ, who she was like, you know, but she did a really good interview. She was looking at him, and AJ did a wonderful interview. He was very gracious, and you did a really good job tonight.
Thank you.
Good job. Yeah.
Okay, so there you have it. We are here at the Midnight Magic event hosted by Trevor and Irving Julian, and it's been an awesome event, and we want to thank you guys for tuning in and continue to be on the lookout, not just for Limin and the VI, but for VI Food Bloggers, and continue to listen in to Sultry Sundays with Narcisa Nainde. Run Tell That is just getting started. I always say that. I'm going to continue to say it. We have a lot of great things in store for you guys. So until next time, we want to wish everyone a happy new year.
And on behalf of the Run Tell That team and Limin and the VI, we say a happy and prosperous new year to all of you, and we will see you here next year and continue to support us throughout this coming year.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night.